We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Big Dog Sawyer, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
So digging in now, Dom DiMaggio, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The American League, the left fielder, Dom DiMaggio.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And it's 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Aaron. He's got it one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Stepping up to the plate, Nellie Fox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now.
1-0.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Right side, but it's well foul. Fox can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Hit in the air to center field. Pops has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Rusty Rocky, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rocky.
Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the American League nothing, National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, exclusively on MLB Network. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see. All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Number 20 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Ennis is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ready now, Pee-wee Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The National League, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rocky giving chase. He's there and records the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Number 2.
In now, Roy Hobbs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ennis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Roy Hobbs. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Pops this one up. Pesky is there, and that retires the side. We played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fry is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Stepping into the box, number 20. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. From the pitch,
into the box, Rudy York.
The designated hitter, Rudy York.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Pops will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Josh Gibson.
The National League, the catcher, Josh Gibson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Berra finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
At the plate, Hank Aaron. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he misses ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Mathews.
Now batting, Eddie Mathews. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 7th from the Philadelphia Phillies.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Ashburn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
The second baseman.
Soft liner to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Frank McCormick. 0-1 the count. Fry is off of first with 2 away. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the National League 2 and the American League 0. Don Drysdale takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 53, Don Drysdale.
Leading off the inning. Yogi Berra as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Hobbs. One away.
Batting it.
So striding forward now, Higgins.
The third baseman, number 36.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he takes a called strike one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
One out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ground ball right side. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Johnny Pesky.
Standing in now, Johnny Pesky, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Now the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the American League. They trail it here 2-0. Whitey Ford is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 16, Whitey Ford.
Now to the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis is under it. One down.
Now
digging in, Roy Hobbs.
Roy Hobbs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
2 balls and no strikes. Grounded to third. Higgins has it. And there's out number 2.
Fielder,
digging in,
9,
Roy Hobbs.
Roy Hobbs.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Vernon Law gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the National League, number 32, Vernon.
Stepping in, Ennis. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. High pop up. Mathews waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Nellie Fox. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The right fielder,
so stepping in, Buddy Lewis. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Here's another 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and he drops it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. National Leaguers out in front 2-0. Bobby Chance will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 30, Bobby Chance.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Gibson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Hank Aaron. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Eddie Mathews. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
D-Roll, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
Standing in now, Richie Ashburn, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The NL's on top, 2-0. Sandy Koufax takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 32, Sandy Koufax.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mickey.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pops on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready for another chance. Number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rudy York. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Yogi Berra.
Stepping in now, Yogi Berra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
That's ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Number 36.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Higgins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And he's in there safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. So
now
2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Pesky.
Into the box now, Johnny Pesky, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Larry Jansen is ready,
please.
And he'll take the ball from
now
the manager.
For the American League, number 46, Larry Jansen.
Standing in, Lonnie Fry. He reached on a single in his first try.
The second baseman, Lonnie.
Now the pitch.
Fry.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Jansen has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-1.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mantle sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank McCormick. Here comes the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Digging in once again, Pee Wee Reese. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Roy Hobbs. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 count. The pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 3-0. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Roy Hobbs. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the National League 3 and the American League 2. Warren Spahn takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Warren Spahn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Nellie Fox, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pops patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Digging in, Buddy Lewis.
The right fielder, Buddy Lewis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he misses low with it, 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. AL down quietly. They're down 3-2. Johnny Sang enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Johnny Sang.
Stepping up now, Josh Gibson, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the senior circuit has a man in scoring position. They've got a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Into the box now, Hank Aaron, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Gibson leads off second with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say
Now
that's
batting,
a great AB, down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Eddie Mathews. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Richie Ashburn will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The second base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Lonnie Fry, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box, Frank McCormick, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pesky backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pee-wee Reese. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ashburn, the runner at third. Fry at second with 1 away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So striding in, Roy Hobbs. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The NL leads it 7-2. Number 26 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the National League, number 26.
Leading off the inning, Mickey Mantle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. McCormick over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Number 28 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ted Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ted Williams.
And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. American League goes down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Number 28 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the American League. Now playing first base,
Alex Carrasco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alex Carrasco.
Bill White is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a curveball misses inside. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Bill White is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Number 24 will come on as a pinch hitter.
National Leaguers. Number 24.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Three and 0 now. Hank Aaron is on deck. One out, nobody on.
Zero.
3-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ennis on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Number 32 will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got two men in scoring position with only one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound, and there are two away now. So coming to the plate, Richie Ashburn. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Lonnie Fry would be next. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Line drive to left. Ennis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The NL leads this one 7-2. Bill White will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
For the National League. Now playing left field.
Number 24 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 24.
Number 18 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 32 is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Number 19 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 19.
Leading off the inning, Yogi Berra, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yogi Berra.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2 is taken on the inside corner, strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Higgins, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now. High and deep to right center. Pops is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Johnny Pesky, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Ennis would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fry takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the National League 7 and the American League 2. Al Reynolds is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Al Reynolds.
Ready for another shot now. Lonnie Fry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Ennis. 1 out.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Frank McCormick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Number 23 will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 23.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So nothing happening this time around. Ninth inning coming up. National Leaguers out in front, 7-2. Number 23 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 23.
Number 35 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ennis. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Number 8 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
For the American Leaguers, number 8.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't get him.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Buddy Lewis, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home to first. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
in now, Mickey Mantle. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McCormick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The National League All-Stars used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sandy Koufax is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please